Welcome, hi, to Bees and Tea Stitching. I'm your host, and this is take number 5. Hopefully, this will be the right take because I've been struggle busting today, struggle busting hard. Uh, so we'll see. All right. Oh, and I've been really lax about saying what number, what day this is. So this is Stitchy Tube number 16, and it is the 11th of July, 2020. So there you go. This week's tea, Mango Madness. Ooh, because you guys know how I am about fruity teas, and since this is take number 5, my tea is kind of cold, but I still drink it cold, so whatever. I guess I'm a terrible Anglophile, but this is supposed to be a color changing spoon, but it's supposed to change in cold, not hot. So, but it works for tea. So, hey, all right, let's go ahead and get to the mails, the comments, I should say. So that's always fun. This is a surf shop in Pensacola, Florida. Um, Diane was saying that she liked the pipe soaping dragon. Thank you, I appreciate that. I do love me some Smaug. I just love that the pattern is a little joke on the fact that um, the person who played Smaug also played Sherlock. That's why it has a pipe, and you can't see. I haven't gotten to it yet, but there's a blue scarf, Sherlock's blue scarf as well. So um, the other ones are working on neat. Thank you, I appreciate that, and love the project bags. I really need to pump the brakes on the project bags because I have way too many, but we'll see if it happens. Um, Healing Gamer said, "Congrats on the flag finish," and she thought that the ink circles piece looked good with the floss. Oh, and that the bee charm would be good on a scissor fob. Um, Thank you, I appreciate it. I had a really good time on the flag. It was an easy stitch. It was a pretty quick stitch, and I really like how it turned out. So, uh, excuse me, the tea. Um, I hope my dad likes it. I'm sure he will. Um, as for the scissor fob, I think it would look good as a scissor fob. I've never made one before, so I need to kind of get on it and see if I can figure out how to do that. So, Michelle Bendy Stitchy was saying that that was a lot of flying for a kilogram of honey. Um, yeah, bees are pretty cool. There's some pretty crazy facts about them. Um, and yeah, the Fiberlicious, I've never used Fiberlicious before, so I really want to find an excuse to use it as soon as I can. So we'll see. Marcia Hidish, haha, that's right. I I had to chuckle that you put the pronunciation because you've seen I struggle with pronunciations, and I will later for another email, another comment. So have fun with that. So yeah, I appreciate that. That was funny. Um, so I would love to find some gooseberries. What I'd like to do is once things calm down and actually kind of go out shopping. Um, I'd like to take a look and see. There's a couple of places in town that sell, different stuff, not normal grocery stuff. Um, and so I'd like to see if they have any gooseberries there. You said that they're not sweet, so I assume that there can be tart or sour, maybe. I'm not sure. So I need to read up a little bit more about them. But thank you, I appreciate that. Aussie Stitcher was saying, awesome finish and great progress. Thank you, I appreciate that, and thank you for giving my channel a go. Um, I've always, loved watching you, so it's cool to have you come over here and take a look. So I appreciate it. This is the only one I was doing. I got a few comments from my Stitchy boxes, and I just, mostly were just little thank yous. Um, Especially Michelle. I love that she's been commenting on everyone. That's awesome. Um, but once again, Memory Baker comes to my rescue. If you saw that pink fabric, um, it was very, it was a pretty pink, but it was very bright pink. I think I'll be showing it this week. Um, and what she had suggested was to give it a coffee and tea dye, so it'll kind of tone down the pink a little bit. And I think that is an amazing idea. And once again, Memory has become my stitching Jiminy Cricket. She seems to have all the good advice for me. So I'm just gonna have to like start listening to anything that you say, pretty much, because you seem to be you seem to be a wealth of good ideas. Um, but I do appreciate it. If I ever do get the courage to do it, because I mean that's that's kind of a big step. I mean I've coffee tea dyed a piece of white Ada, and that was easy. But doing it for somebody else's fabric, I've never done that before, so I'll have to get up the courage to do it. But once I do, I will definitely show it here if I do it. So, um, all right. Stitching the line of good enough. Um, she was talking about how she really liked how the rainbow thread worked on the elemental dragons. It was really just a lot of providence. I knew that I wanted something very variegated, and I was looking around, and I knew that Michelle Bendy Stitchy had also talked about Threadworks, and I was like, oh, I kind of want to try Threadworks because she's been giving it a lot of really good. Uh, she's been hyping up a lot, and it is very good thread. I do like it a lot. Um, so I agree with you. And so I was looking online and I saw that rainbow thread, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty. And I had no idea if it was actually going to work or not, you know. But I was like, "Oh, okay, well, I'll take the plunge. I got, I think, 8 skeins because they're 5 yards. I think I got 8 skeins of 5 yards because I wasn't 100% sure how much I needed. Um, but thankfully, I'm gonna have enough, unless something really bad happens. Um, I'm about halfway done, almost halfway done, and I've almost gotten through 2 of them. So thankfully, I'll have enough, and maybe even enough to do something else. We'll see. But yeah, and so that worked out well. And then Joanne's recently had that too low to show DMC thread sale, and so while I was buying, I don't know, like 150, 160, something like that, skeins of thread, I was, perusing what else they had, and they had like this seafoamy green Ada, and I'm like, ooh, that would look interesting on that elemental dragons. Because if you look at the pattern, it's on a very kind of a really pretty sort of faded seafoamy green color. Not Ada, obviously. Something nice and variegated. But I saw that and I'm like, that might look good. So I, it's not genius, honestly. I just got lucky with the 2 things I chose that they really went together well, and it's really looking nice. And I'll show you. It's right here. I'll show you what it looks like now because it's like I said, it's between a third and a half done because I've been working on it and I don't know, I really have been enjoying it, and so I've done a lot of it. So yeah, that's about that. Um, and I'm so sorry. I'm so gonna butcher your last name. Susie T Designs, which is Suzanne Troymenko, I think Troymenko. Anyway, I'm sorry. I apologize for butchering your name. She is actually the designer of the Italian flag, and she actually thanked me for the shout out on it, and that's really cool. I've never been thanked by a personal thank you from a designer, so that's really neat. Um, I might end up doing that for myself again because I really had a good time stitching it, and if I could find somewhere to put it in my house, I will definitely stitch it again. And so I definitely, I don't know if I put up a link to her stuff. I think I have. I'll definitely put up a link to her Etsy page because I'm sure I will be back for something else sometime pretty soon. So there you go. All right, so that is the email. Um, What about for personal life? Um, been stitching pretty good, pretty well this week. Grammar. Anyway, I've been stitching well this week. Got a bit done. I actually worked on the 3 main ones that I've been working on. Smaug and ink circles and sea glass. I still have these other ones I need to work on, so I haven't touched. I haven't restarted. Starting out yet, and I haven't worked on Good Omens for a little bit, uh, so I need to pick those up. Um, but yeah, and as you can tell by the title, Hamilton has been ruling my life for the last week or so. I literally cannot get those songs out of my head. I think I might have mentioned it last week, but I've watched it 3 times so far. Um, I've been finding a lot of really cool videos on YouTube. Um, um, I guess I need to try to find link one um, where this guy went on a long, it's about maybe 25 minutes. He talks about all the themes in the play, and it's really really fascinating. So I will try to remember to link that. If I don't, poke me, and I will. So poke me in the comments if I forget to link it. Let me do this. Hold on. Hamilton. Um, themes link. There we go. Okay, that'll remind me. And my cat is about to jump up here beside me. Yep, no, she's not. Never mind. I thought we might get a cat, but never mind. She's not being social this time. Anyway, so yeah, that's been kind of running my life lately, and so yeah, that's been good. Can't really complain about that. It would be nice to get the songs out of my head, but you know, it is what it is. Excuse me. New starts. There are no new starts. There are no sorry, nose. Um, there are no finishes or fully finishes, unfortunately. So that will take us to the works in progress. Let me go this one first, the one I've done the least on. This is going to be Sea Glass. I love this. Most of mine aren't themed, but that one just happened to work that I could get it in this. So this is Sea Glass. So pretty, so pretty. I have other Carolyn Mannings I want to do, so it will happen eventually. All right, and the thread is all over the place. There we go. Yeah, I know my needle's in there. Haven't really done a lot. I did a few. I think maybe these two little squares and maybe like that square. So I kind of did that sort of corner there. But yeah, not much. And oh, there it goes. Now it focused. That's not bad. I still think it's interesting how you can see the difference in the colors almost more with the camera than you can pick it up with the eye. Ah, I'm sorry, my nose is very itchy today. And I'm going to unfocus. Oh, well. Come on, computer. Focus. Okay. Okay, well, anyway. Oh, there it goes. Thank you. Alright, so for the second one, I'll go ahead and do Smaug, or as I call him, Smoggy Poo. So, I actually got a lot done. As you can tell, it's interesting. You can really see what the difference is between the part that has been backstitched and the part that has not. So I got all the face in, the teeth, working down the neck. I think it's going to be kind of maybe down here will be where the scarf will be. So that'll be kind of the bottomish, maybe here-ish. So, but yeah, so that's looking kind of cool. And there's a lot of confetti. But it's still really fun though. You know, it's one of those. It's kind of hard to get into at first. Excuse me. But once you kind of get into the groove of it, then you're like, oh, okay, you know, and then you don't really want to stop. So, Smaug is one of those where you kind of work on it for a long time and then not for a while. So it's only had 1 or 2 sessions, I think, of stitching, and I think Sea Glasses maybe only had 1 or 2. This is the one I've been working on the most, the rainbowy one. Um, so ink circles, elemental dragons, earth. There you go. Hey, yeah. Don't mind the little thing there. I apologize for my phone. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. I don't know why my phone decided to beep at me, but it did. So, here we go. And once again, my thread is all over the place. That's a bad habit of mine. But, oh, that's so cool. And like I said, I'm not even sure that the camera is really picking up how pretty those colors are together. And once again, like I said, now I'm not fussy cutting them or trying to match them together or anything. I mean, if they match, they match. If they don't, they don't. I'm just kind of letting the colors go as they go. So that's the bottom will be kind of right here-ish. So I'm not quite the bottom, but that is this is the side over here though. So you know, I've still got a bit more to go, and obviously it's gonna go over here to the side. It's gonna be off. So I'm gonna have to move my hoop eventually, but I'm gonna try to get as much as I can done before I have to move it. All right, so that is all my works in progress. Um, so plans. Um, other than and I just want you to know that Hamilton is very easy to stitch to. I mean, it's visual, but it's really more auditory. So, I actually got a good bit of stitching done while just watching it. So, there's that. I don't know if that's a good endorsement or not, but, you know. I mean, if we're doing it for the first time, definitely watch it. But, you know, subsequent times, it's good to just listen to Stitch too. Or get the soundtrack and do that, because I might have already bought the soundtrack. Yeah. Anyway, so that's really just the plans. Just um, try maybe to work a little bit more on um, Good Omens and try to. I had a little bit of a little bit of frogging that I have to do for um, starting out before I can start it, but it's really not much. I mean, less than 50 stitches, I'm sure. So I guess that's really it. I would like to start that, so we'll see if it happens. Haul retail therapy. Um, Let me do haul first, and then I'll do the Stitchy Box. So, first off, this is not actual haul, but it is something I want to talk about. I know that I have kind of forgotten to talk about Velosano the last couple weeks. Um, the their official end date, I believe, is July the 19th. So you have 8 days if you want to um, sponsor me and my stitching for Velosano. And my cat is meowing. I don't know if you caught that, but she's meowing cutely right off camera. But anyway, so it's Velosano is a Ohio-based charity that is working with different clinics in the area for cancer research, and 100% of what they raise goes to cancer research. So, which is really awesome. And so I will definitely put a link. Um, Obviously, no one is I'm not going to pressure anybody, but if you'd like to, if you have somebody you'd like to donate in the name of, definitely, definitely do that. I've been stitching the it's like pledging stitching. So all the Velosano stitchers have pledged 100 hours. So that's what we're doing. Um, I don't know if we're actually able to still raise money past the 19th. I think so, but I'll double check on that. Um, but they did. I didn't even know they were going to do this, but they sent me a really cute shirt. Uh, so there we go. And then it's just got some of the sponsors on the back. So that's actually really cool. And a little bracelet. 100% for the cure. And, as you can tell, I love my bracelets. So this will find a place somewhere on my wrist. But anyway, I just thought that was kind of cool. So I wanted to do that first. The only haul, no, this is not haul. This is, sorry, I should not have put this in haul. This is an update. um, about the, you know, that I did the whole bunch of DMC to try to um, make a full thing, and I'm close. Well, that doesn't even show, but I have more. Okay, that doesn't really show any well, but I do have more bobbinated than not bobbinated, so I am getting there, slowly but surely. That wasn't actually haul, but that was I just thought that was interesting. Just besides my Stitchy Box, which I will go over, just three quick things. First is the Fortnite Fabrics Verdigris again, yeah, Agane. Anyway, but it's a really, really. Oh, there we go. Very pretty variegated. That's actually pretty close to color right there. For once, it's a nice gray with this kind of greeny browny sort of variegation parts in it. As you can tell, it's an 18 count Ada. So yeah, it's really pretty. I'm looking forward to finding something to work on that. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm ashamed. There's nothing I can say. But this is from Vicky Stitching Buttons, and I love her stuff. And look, it's got a little black kitty on it. It's like my little black kitty. So, crap. There we go. Little black kitty. And it's got kind of a, I'm not even sure what kind of design that is in the front. And then the back is really cool, Halloweeny. So, so Ronnie, eat your heart out. No, not Ronnie, I'm sorry. But, eat your heart out. Alright. And the last one is Halloween. There is also, I talked about Memory, about how she's awesome and she is, oh, there it is. Giving me really cool ideas. Well, Amy, the other half of Barefoot Stitchers, actually has, okay, well, sorry about that. There's no really good way to do this. Hold on. Maybe I can do it this way. Haha! There we go. Nope, that's the wrong one. Wow. I'm kind of failing today, unfortunately. Oh, there we go. Alright. There we go. So this is Amy Baker of Barefoot Needle Art. Actually has this really cool little design in the Halloween, which is out at your L&S's and online as well. So go find it. There's some really, really cute ideas. I'm not going to flip through, but, and these pictures are going to be way too small, but you can kind of get an idea for some of the things that are on there. And including the, one at the top here, there we go, the cover art, which is really cute. And now, if you guys do actually want me to do a flip through, I'm making sure, obviously, I don't do anything stupid like show the patterns. I will. So just tell me if you want me to. Right. Real quick, I want to go ahead and go through my my Stitchy Box stuff, just in case you guys. I know not everybody watches the daily thing, which is fine. It's all good. So, I believe this is going to be from day 5. Let's see, so day 5. Okay, that's 10, 9, okay, 11. Alright, I think I've got it. So I think this is day 5 through day 11, I believe. Yep. Okay, cool, got it. Alright. Alright, so, real quick. Day 5 is a really pretty, it's French spun silk, and I could not get the color. That's closer. That's not quite it, but that's a lot closer as to what it was. Yeah, that's before when I did the actual video, the color was not coming out, but that's pretty close. So yeah, really pretty silk. That's 8 yards from StitchySilk.com. So that's pretty. Look forward to that. Day 6 was day 6? Oh, yes. The two adorable little hold on a moment, please. There we go. There we go. Now we'll get it. Two adorable little bees, little bee buttons. Those are really, really cute. So that was day 6, the bee beads. All right. And day 7. Here we go. So day 7. This is what Memory was talking about. I had forgotten if it was this week or last week. It's a really pretty. It's not very large, and that's okay. Wow, my color correction just went a little crazy on that one. Hold on, let me see if I can do this. That's not bad. It's a little washed out. It's actually is brighter than this. It's pinker, if you can even imagine. But yeah, as I get further away, that's closer. But yeah, it's really, really pink. And so this is the one that Memory was talking about. Well, you could cut up coffee and tea dye. So that is what I might end up doing with that, because it's very pretty, but it's just really pink, and I really am not sure that I would ever use anything that terribly pink. All right, this should be day. Oh, there we go, day 8. I know I was missing one here. All right, day 8 is another small one. It is they are delicacy beads, 1 gram, opaque matte black. So they're the same size as there we go, as the kind of yellowy gold ones I got before. So they can definitely be used in context with each other. But those are, as to where those were nice and shiny, opalescent, these are matte black. Still pretty though. I mean, don't get me wrong. I apologize for that. Sorry. So those can definitely be used together. All right. So I just want to put up as I go. This is my bag of already opened. Day 9 is a cute. Oh, there we go. Wood needle minder. Not that I need any more needle minders. Like I don't need any more um, bags, but I apologize. Apparently, everything just wants me to not get this done today, so I very much apologize for all the background sounds. But all right, so that is the needle minder for day 9. Day 10. I'm out of focus again. Alright, well, I'll bring it up here. This is Dinky Dyes, Blooming Veronicas, 8 meters. And this is a really, really pretty blue-purple. There we go. See, it was not showing in the video. That is a lot closer to what it is. It's a little purplier than that. It's showing a little blue, but that's pretty close. That's really, really pretty silk. I have Dinky Dyes. I have not been able to use them yet. So once again, this is something that I'm looking forward to trying for the first time. So that's that. And finally, day 11. And I apologize if I'm going fast. I know why my doorbell rang, so this one is a little harder to show, and it is very easy to lose. It's a very pretty little bead. It is 3D. You can see it's like not flat. But let's see if I can do this without dropping it. Something I'm deathly afraid of. But it's really pretty. It's a little green and I just dropped it. Green and red. bead. It's really, really pretty. I'll grab that in a second. I apologize. This video is more of a hot mess than normal, and I do not want to. There we go. Alright. It's not wanting to refocus. Come on. Refocus. Refocus. Oh, there we go. Okay, refocus. Okay, so that's all the haul. So for the FlossTube of the week, and of course I'll put these all down below. Um, um, Garrett from Coffee Stitcher, and Katie. I don't remember her FlossTube. I'm very sorry. They are getting together and they're doing a talk show. I think they're going to do it. I believe they're going to try for once a month. It's called Stitch Mania, the talk show, and I think they're going to get guests and just talk about stitchy stuff. It just started a couple days ago. I have not got a chance to watch it, but I am already um, um, subscribed, so I will take a look at it today. I've heard really, really good stuff about it, so I would highly recommend it. But I can give it maybe a better review next week, but I'm sure it's going to be good because, I'm already subscribed to Coffee Stitcher. So, for the for the stitching website of the week, since my obsession seems to be Hamilton, I looked up Hamilton cross stitch on Etsy, and so I put up a link to that where I found some really interesting ones. I mean, obviously, they wouldn't make any sense if you didn't know what they were, but yeah, if you hadn't watched it, it wouldn't make any sense. But some of them are really cool. There's a couple I'm tempted, really tempted. The non-stitching website of the week. I put up the genealogist. I have I'm I'm half Italian, but I'm also obviously very American. But my mom's side of the family generally comes from England, and this is a genealogy site to look up records from the UK. So if anybody has interest in genealogy or has family or past relatives from the UK, it might be something interesting to look up. All right. The last one is going to be the random bee fact. Honey's been shown to have many health benefits. Sorry. Honey has been shown to have many health benefits, both when eaten and when applied to the skin. The darker the honey, the better. I have no idea why the darker the honey, the better, but and I don't know if this is true. I've heard that eating local honey can help with allergies, because it kind of acclimates you to the local pollen. If anybody knows if that's true, kind of a bonus fact there. Bonus. Please tell me because I'm curious as to if that's actually the case. All right. Well, I'm sorry this week has been a hot mess and kind of, excuse me, and kind of quick at the end. Excuse me, I'm sorry. But I hope you enjoy, and I promise. Sorry, got a dry throat all of a sudden. I apologize. There we go. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully next week will be a little bit less of a mess, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.